Hey everybody, Ben here from the Bonehead podcast, and we're going to look at Beachhead Bowl 2022, which is our first tournament next year. It's actually a pair of tournaments, so it's taking place at the Beachhead Games Convention at the Bournemouth International Centre on the 12th and 13th of February next year. And last year we ran the Saturday tournament. This year we're running two tournaments, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is going to be Standard Blood Bowl, Sunday is going to be Sevens, and there's going to be weekend winners as well. So if you come Saturday, you can win on the Saturday. If you come Sunday, you can win on the Sunday. But if you come to both, you can win both of those. But there's also, we're going to be combining your points, and at the end of Sunday, there may be some weekend winners out there. So if you come and do well in both tournaments, you could be the weekend winner of Beachhead Bowl 2022. So 2 days, two tournaments. You can play in either. We think you should play in both. Really try out Blood Bowl to the best. But you will also get to have a wander around and have a look at all the other stuff going on in the convention. Now, last year obviously didn't take place, but the year before it did, and it was fantastic. There was so much cool stuff. There was like big Titan battles. There was cosplay stuff. It was something special, and it was really cool to be in this massive hall with tournaments. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing again. So there's two tournaments for us. One is Beachhead Bowl, and the other is Beachhead Sevens. Come on. Come on. Where are you? I've got a logo here somewhere, guys, I promise. Have I skipped past it? I think I probably have. Anyway, two tournaments, and we're trying to keep the rule set kind of straightforward. Beachhead Sevens, there we go, for both, because we want everybody to be able to attend, whether you're an experienced veteran or whether you are brand new to the game. We want to have a rule set that is actually pretty accessible. It is going to be NAF ranked, so if you are a member of the NAF, which is a players league, a players coalition for Blood Bowl basically, there we go, we would like you to sign up and have a NAF number so that those other players who are part of the NAF can get their points from playing against you, and you can get points from playing against them. You get NAF rankings with all the teams. It's really quite cool. I do recommend you have a look at the NAF. This PDF is available on our website, and I think it's linked to from the Entoyment site as well. Tickets are on Entoyment, and I guess we should start there. So ticket prices are more than we would normally charge for a Sevens tournament, but that's because you've got access to a convention, like the convention ticket on top of it. So if you want to come to one of the 2 days, it's £25. If you want to come to both, it's £45. We'll get you entry to the tournament on both days. No, wait, to the tournaments of each day and the convention for the entire weekend. And because you're going to be playing in a tournament, you will get early access as well, so you'll be able to come in early, have a look around, then play some games, take a little break, go look around, have another game, have a lunch, go look around. It's going to be a really good weekend, and because we're going to be there Saturday and Sunday, we're going to try and have a Bonehead meal somewhere on the Saturday night and some beers. So if you are up for a good weekend of Blood Bowl, this is it, and I am dying for this. The last year locked inside, this is just amazing. So where to start? Saturday 11s, 3 rounds. Okay, we've got 3 rounds. We could fit 4 in, but we went for 3 so that you can have a look at the games convention as well. It's a convention, there's cool stuff, we don't want to rob you from that. And the Sevens, we're going for 4 rounds. We could go for 5, but again, we want to make sure that you can spend some time looking at the convention. Time limits, rules are all in here. As for the build orders, which are always a very important thing to go with, there are quite straight, simple ones. They're on page 4, and it's 1100 TV for the standard Saturday. Tier 1 gets 5 skills, Tier 2 gets 4 plus 2 secondary, Tier 3 gets 5 plus 2 secondary. We're going to keep it quite straightforward. The tier lists are as per Games Workshop. We've got space left for updates, so when Games Workshop release new teams, we can just chuck them in the rule set. And the 7 Sunday is going to be 600k. And what's the skill package for that? Tier 1, 2 skills. Tier 2, 2 plus 1 double. And Tier 3, 2 plus 2 secondary. So if you are planning to run Snotlings, I would potentially look at that for the Sevens one. You can run a different team each day, so it's a great opportunity to bring 2 of the teams you love and give them a really good go. So that's kind of a breakdown of the rules. As for the event, kind of talked about that as well. Everything that's legal is going to be legal, with the exception of basically everything in Death Zone. It's all too much for a tournament just yet. So don't worry about Death Zone rules. It's basically Blood Bowl rulebook, Spike 11 star players, Spike 12 has got nothing new to add, and Acorn is legal as well, so if you want to try and sneak him in there. There's going to be no wizards, no special play cards, no mercenaries, no death zone mercenaries. We want to just try and keep this as straightforward as possible, so if you are a more veteran coach, you can bring your experience. If you are a new coach, you won't be swamped down with new rules. And it's a tournament. We want people to have a good time. There's a ton of prizes. So trophies and awards. This is going to be for Saturday and a separate set for Sunday. The champion overall, Stunty Cup, best team award. We're going to be doing a painting kind of competition both days. We'll give you a slip, and those of you who want to enter can leave your team in a certain spot. We'll guard it, and people can come around, and then we can have a little vote. So it will be the person who gets the most vote on Saturday, and then again for Sunday. So if you are a pro painter, looking at you, Thor, looking at you, Drew, who have done very well historically. In fact, Drew won Beachhead actually with his cool ogre beach team. Go for the double header. Win the standard, win the sevens, win the weekend. Most touchdowns, most casualties, wrong game award, which is most touchdowns allowed, and chocolate armor, which is most casualties allowed. Those will all be awarded for Saturday. The same ones will be awarded on the Sunday, and I've put Saturday twice. I'm gonna have to edit that. And there'll be overall weekend champion for Stunty. For overall weekend champion, and we're probably going to chuck in some extra stuff there as well. Now, as for prizes, we've got teams from Punga, from Grebo, from WA Games, and we have barely started yet. That's all on top of great prize support from the event itself. So if you are coming, you are going to be expecting to get some Bonehead loot. There'll be Bonehead loot for everybody, and there is going to be a ton of great prizes as well. And that's before you even get to go shopping in the event. The scoring is going to be real straightforward as well. For standard on the Saturday, 30 points for a win, 10 points for a draw, plus 1 point per touchdown and casualty, up to 3 of each. Plus 1 point if you hold your opponent to 0 touchdowns. So perfect D. So that kind of helps the slower teams like Dwarfs and Nurgle, who tend to win on a 1-0 basis. They get 2 points for that, essentially, on top of their win. And sevens win, same stuff, but the win is going to be only worth 20 points. And the weekend total will be added up. So if you win 2 games on the Saturday, you're going to get 60 points. If you win 3 games on the Sunday, you're going to get 60 points. If you win them all, you're going to have some cool trophies. You're going to have some really cool trophies, because we've also got some cool trophies. It's too early to show you because it's April, and this is happening in February next year. So follow along as the year goes. I guess the last thing I would say is that tickets are available now. There's only 48 spots because of the size. If we do sell out, we may be able to wangle some more, but because the other tournaments, I mean, the AT guys run by Ben Davey and the podcast he's doing with Adeptus Titanicus has taken off as well. So there's a ton of cool stuff to go. We'd love you to come and play. We are going to have some cool loot. We're going to have a great time. And hopefully, regardless of whether you stay in both days and regardless of whether you get a ticket, you can come and chill out with us on the Saturday night somewhere. Again, details to be finalised. The whole point is we just want to have a really great weekend of Blood Bowl. Anyway, I'm going to go do things. See you soon. Get your tickets in tournament.co.uk. Link below. Have fun.